Move to the economy and housing affordability. Both Donald Trump and Kamala Harris have proposed tax cuts, but have different approaches on affordable housing. Neither has fully explained how to pay for their proposals, so let's go with what we do know. The centerpiece of Trump's economic plan is across-the-board tariffs, 60% on goods from China, 20% on other imports. Last month, Trump threatened to impose 200% tariffs on John Deere should that company move production from the U.S. to Mexico. Mr. Evans, tariffs are passed on to consumers through higher costs for those products. Farmers and ranchers in Congressional District 8 could face significantly higher costs for the same product if Trump followed through on the John Deere threat. Is that and Trump's broader tariff plan smart policy?
So when it comes to protecting the American economy, what we have to do is we have to cut red tape. We have to reward folks who are taking the risk and doing the work here in the United States. When we're talking about China, China's in a class all of its own because China uses slave labor and they have their communist government that's actually supporting their industries. And so we need to make sure that we are holding China accountable for their dealings in the international community, and we're not allowing them to take over certain sectors of our economy because they're not on the same playing field. They're literally getting support from their government. So when it comes to China, I strongly I want to make sure that we are holding China accountable for how they do their dealings. That protects the American workers. For protecting American workers, we need to cut the red tape. We need to ensure that they are able to do their job here without the punitive regulations, many of which my opponent has sponsored. She brought the most damaging bill in a decade for farmers and ranchers in the 8th Congressional District.
That addressed the broader plan, and just a very quick answer about the John Deere threat. Is that fair to the people of Congressional District 8 if they had to pay more for the same product under that threat?
So we need to make sure that we're creating a positive environment here in the United States so that we don't have to have threats like that, so that we can have American industry and American economy empowered here in the United States. When we actually cut that red tape, you don't have to have that threat to
But in the meantime, that threat is there. Thank you for the answer there.